Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel Q Leaders. I hope you all are doing good. So today I'm going to talk about one of the exciting certification practice question, that is Salesforce Associate. And today is day two. So let's move forward and have the list of questions and answer. Those will directly help you to get good score in your certification exam. Let's move forward. What is the maximum number of rows a report will display? That is 2000. Now move to the second question. A sales manager requests a report that shows total opportunity amount grouped by condition one. Small opportunity amount is less than $50,000. Medium opportunity amount is between 50,000 to $1 lakh, and large opportunity amount is more than $1 lakh. Now question is, how should the Salesforce associate create a field to show the amount as described above? Here, associate has to create a bucket field of amount and meet the expectations. How now? Question number three: how should a Salesforce associate ensure a dashboard that has most current data? Here, associate has to refresh at any point of time if he or she wants to check the real-time data. So refresh is needed for each dashboard. A Salesforce associate wants to refresh a report and email it to an executive team each week. Which functionality of Salesforce report should the associate use here? So associate use subscription option. How can a report of all the account and opportunity be created? Use this account and opportunity report type. Get Cloudy Consulting will show its data on a dashboard where the data is visualized within a range. Which dashboard component type should GCC use? That is gaze. A Salesforce standard profile end user is looking for a specific information of an opportunity record base. They are overwhelmed by the required scrolling to see the page. What should the user to do? Simplify the page to see only what they want. Collapse detail page section. Now refer the screenshot and shows the home page. A Salesforce associate wants to record item in their instance to the report tab appears immediately after the home page. What should the associate to do? Customize the items on the navigation bar. Here associate selects the personalization button, pencil icon, and then click the drag and item name, the drop in up and down to the adjust the its location. Our Salesforce associate has received a request to create a new user for a group of new employees. When where can the associate check the number of licenses available to be assigned to the new employees? So in company information, all the license related information will be there to get confirmed. A Salesforce associate wants a visual summary of opportunity in a list view. The associate would like to summarize, filter, and above opportunity along the pipeline. What should they do to meet this requirement? Here, associate has to create an opportunity in Canvan view. A Salesforce associate is using global search to find a record but does not remember the name of the record they want to find. What should the associate use to search for the record? Wildcard and operators. A Salesforce associate recently relocated from Get Cloudy Consulting San Francisco office to its new London office. The associate wants to change their work hours information in the Salesforce org to reflect their new time zone. Which method is easiest to change their settings? Go to the setup, company information, and default time zone. A Salesforce associate wants to add a new related list of cases to account. Where should the associate go to the add and related list view to the account page layout? A sales representative at Get Cloudy Consulting asks the new Salesforce associate to give them reports showing all the active accounts for their sales uh, representative territory. Where should the associate go to the create a new report for account? Report tab. A Salesforce associate is asked to review all the objects within their company's instance. They also need to identify which are custom object. Where should the associate go to see the information object manager? Where should field dependency of an object be reviewed? Object manager. A Salesforce associate is asked to review multiple reports from the current month folder and bring insight into a meeting. How should the associate locate all the report in a single location from the report object? Click all the report and use search bar. A Salesforce associate deletes an account from of a company that recently went out of business, where other related record which other related record will be automatically deleted. Any related opportunities. Get Cloudy Consulting's growing marketing team is on a custom profile named marketing team. The team currently has read access to leads and opportunity. Two marketing managers need edit access on lead. What should the Salesforce associate to do grant them to access they need? Create a permission set to grant edit access to the lead and assign to the marketing manager. A Salesforce associate has been asked to identify all contacts that have had interactions with their company in the last year. What should the associate to do identify these contacts? Look at the last related activities date. When a sales representative needs give an additional discount for an opportunity, a manager needs to review and authorize the discount request. What should be used to lock the record before the decision is made? Approval process. A manager can see all the records owned by their team but not records owned by other team. How the access to the record being controlled. Role and hierarchy. Get Cloudy Consulting gets 90% of its business from trade shows. Sales representative creates many lead records during these events, but they often forget to change the lead source field to trade show. What should help the sales representative when they create these field records? Format a validation rule requiring the lead source field equal to trace. What should a account owner to get Cloudy Consulting use to learn the sum of the amount of for each opportunities? A roll-up summary field will be required. A sales associate wants to update an opportunity record they just closed. Which relationship is standard as lookup field on opportunity account? A Salesforce user at Get Cloudy Consulting informs the company Salesforce associate they have moved to another department in the organization and no longer need access to Salesforce. How should the associate change the user's access? Deactivate the user to free up the Salesforce license. Get Cloudy Consulting wants to group its contact by region. On most record, the existing field is blank or misfilled. Which action is recommended to ensure there is a correct data for the field? Convert the region field to a pick list field. Which Salesforce role produce data-driven solution by eliciting, documenting, or examining requirements around organizational changes? Business analyst. An organization wants to implement Salesforce into its business model and requirements, including operational management, program management, grant making, uh, fundraising, marketing, engagement. Which cloud is pre-configured to handle all of these requirements? Non-profit. A non-for-profit organization wants to help ensure residents in their area receive health checkup. The non-profit also wants to ensure resident tracking history and all the data records stored in a way that compiles with local privacy laws. Which Salesforce cloud solution should help meet these needs? Health Cloud. Get Cloud, Get Cloudy Consulting has recently been onboarded a Salesforce customer. Uh, Now, Get Cloudy Consulting wants to enroll its in-house IT administration team in a Salesforce in instructor, lead training and workshop. Which resource provides visual and in-person learning that should help the team accelerate their Salesforce knowledge? Trailhead community. Get Cloudy Consulting gets 90% of its lead from TED shows. The sales representative create many lead record during this event, but they often forget to change the source of lead trade show. Create a validation rule requiring the lead source field is equal to trade show. Get Clouding Consulting plan a migrate from a legacy CRM system to Salesforce. Get Clouding Consulting recently uses a dedicated single tenant on uh, premises system and wants to utilize a multiple tenant architect like Salesforce uses. Resources are shared, but tenants cannot be claim each other's resources. A Salesforce associate wants to connect with their Salesforce associate in the local area. Which Salesforce resource allow them to network and collaborate with each other based on role and location? Trailblazer Community Group. Get Clouding Consulting currently supports its customer via calls and emails. Get Clouding Consulting wants to meet needs of digitally savvy customer of offering support via web chat as well as SMS, Facebook Messenger, and WhatsApp. Which Salesforce product should meet this need? Service Cloud. Which trailhead feature or should Get Cloudy Consulting use to create a custom learning path for its employees? Trail Mix. A Salesforce associate tries to create a new user in a sandbox using Astro Get Clouding org as the username and it fails. What is the problem with creating the Astro at Get Clouding org username? Username Salesforce username must be unique across all the Salesforce orgs, and that one is already is in use. A Salesforce associate is asked to review all the objects within their company instance and also need to identify which are custom object. Where should the associate go to see the information? App launcher. Get Clouding Consulting wants to group its contact by region on most record. This text field is blank or misspelled. Which action is recommended to ensure there is there is correct data for this field? That is, email user list of region and name the correct spelling. A Salesforce standard profile end user is looking for a specific information on an opportunity record page, and they are overwhelmed by the required scrolling to see the page. Then associate has to collapse the detail section. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with us, and I hope with this session and after completion this session or after practice this session you will be able to pass out your certification exam. Thank you so much. Best of luck. Thanks.